So I guess this is I know what you watch midweek. When I watch a couple of movies.
Yeah.
And all the way to the cinema to watch the most fated movie at the moment, Backrooms.
Everyone's been saying to me, oh my god, the hype is real.
The hype is real.
This movie is so good. Oh my god, it was so scary. And we finally drummed up the enthusiasm to go and give it a watch because we had very low expectations.
Yeah, because the thing is, I didn't even have to pay for this because I've got a contact at the cinema, so we get to go and see it for free. It was like, but can I be bothered to leave the house to go and see Backrooms? And it really did take a lot for me to get up and do it.
Especially knowing it's an hour and 50 long.
Yeah.
That's just too long for this.
And despite the hype, it's going to be crap.
So we got there, we sat through the whole thing, and I was not proved wrong. It was pretty shit.
We spoke to other people, our friends, we also got in for free. And they like generally everything. Mm-hmm. And even they were like, no. Absolutely not.
How was anyone saying that this is scary, by the way?
Yeah.
There was essentially no horror. There was one moment where it was a little bit like, oh, there's a bit of blood, you can't see what's actually grabbed him, cool. But then as soon as you get the reveal of what's supposed to be like a horrifying image, it's the most laughable thing I've seen since, well, a very long time.
Well, maybe not, maybe just since last week when we watched all those other movies from 2025 or whatever. Yeah, I've got just a few notes. I've written, this is a complete disaster for the horror genre because it's done so well. It's already made like $200 million within the space of 10 days. So that means we're going to get the same thing. We're going to get more Backrooms, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. And we're probably going to get spin-offs of Backrooms as well, rip-offs of it. Even though it's pretty much all already been done.
It's all on YouTube as well, isn't it?
Yeah, we previously watched a YouTube thing, and I didn't get what that was about either as well, in terms of like people going crazy about it. But we're just going to get more unfit for purpose horror now because this is done so well. First of all, I didn't buy the lead character as an alcoholic failure. I think he's a good actor, but I didn't buy him as an alcoholic failure.
Yeah, I was getting that too. There were certain parts of his performance where I was like, okay, yeah, I'm quite enjoying what he's doing with this, but at no point was I like, oh yeah, this guy's an alcoholic.
And also, just because he's missed him has chucked him out doesn't mean he's a failure. He owns his own business and everything.
And yeah, but he's not doing what he wants to do. But also, the woman...
Most people aren't. Doesn't make him a loser.
Psychologist or psychiatrist, whatever.
His ex-wife. Or she's chucked him out the house. They're in a relationship.
No, they're not.
They are.
No, they're not. They were just playing a game, a scenario thing. This is just his psychologist / psychiatrist.
No, because he broke it halfway through. He's like, who am I talking to now? My psychiatrist or to you?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
So anyway...
Let's agree to disagree.
Disagree.
Oh my god, her performance peed me off. How many times did I have to watch someone go... Oh my god, do something else, please.
What is with the writing of Hollywood women? I absolutely couldn't stand her. I can't stand kind of like any lead character female in any horror movies recently. She's absolutely terrible. She's just all insufferable. So we find he owns a furniture store.
Yeah.
And he finds a portal to another furniture store, the Backrooms. And I was just thinking, it's more office buildings. Ooh, it's stacked furniture and a seagull. And a stop sign. Okay, well, what is all this about? What does this mean? Not a lot. Not a lot. Guess what? There's another dimension in Heathen. And when we go through to it, it's not an office building with stacked furniture. Which is what this was pretty much all the way through. And then it's like, ooh, found footage and jump scares will knock me down with a feather.
I was very happy though that
this whole thing
wasn't just found footage of him running through the back rooms. That would have been even worse.
This was abysmal.
It was just way too long as well.
It could have been cut by 25 minutes. Make an hour and 20 minute movie.
It felt like they were just wanking off over all the things like, how can we make this room be weird? And I guess I appreciated some of the effort they put into the design of trying to make things look... But once you've seen furniture sinking into the floor once, you don't need to see it again. I got it.
I just said they could have cut this by 25 minutes, which would have made it an hour and 25. But really, this is a 5-minute short. And they spread it so thin over 2 hours that there's just nothing there. Now, there's a bit... When they're into the back rooms, I was with them up until the point... So when the lead character goes and tells his psychiatrist / wife that he's found an extra dimension in the back rooms. He then gets lost in there. She then has to go and find him. Right, okay, even though I'm not enjoying it, I'm going to stick with you because now he's lost. What's happened to him? What is she going to find on the other side? And we've already seen everyone go through. He's got like 2 minions who work for him who've gone through with him. One of them's been off at least. Probably both have. And when she goes through, there's this build-up music. And she steps through. Oh, look, it's just the same office building. Why did they have that music build up like she was going to find something different behind there? No, just this fluorescent lighting, empty room, total scheisse. And when they get into the rooms, when she meets up with him, after he's been into the rooms for a while, they sit around this table and they have like a domestic, and there's this little fella in a wheelchair who's turning a lamp on and off. There's another lady standing in the corner and another person sitting with them at the table, and it's clear they're trying to do like a Twin Peaks thing. They're trying to be, ooh, what's weird? Twin Peaks is weird. I like weird stuff. Let's do it. But you've got one who's a master craftsman and this who just have absolutely nothing. It was total trash. And then all of a sudden, the alter ego, whatever you want to call it, of like the manifestation of the lead character's failure has manifested itself as a giant pirate, which looks like it's come out of Are You Afraid of the Dark or Goosebumps, which is about as scary as this film got.
I thought it looked like one of those animatronics you get at the side of like a flume ride at a theme park.
What about when the pirate lifts up?
Is this a spoiler though?
Who cares?
Okay. It is hard to spoil this movie, to be fair, so...
Oh, you're asking if I just spoiled it with the pirate thing?
Yeah.
No, that's not a spoiler at all.
Is that not?
No, what about when the pirate lifts him up and just holds him there for a little bit?
The munch was funny too.
Yeah, it's just pretty abysmal.
It's just, no.
This has nothing new or fresh. And you can tell as soon as she walks in there and then nothing happens. You need a little bit more elaboration. I like movies that are ambiguous. I don't like movies that are just, a bunch of ideas which they haven't seen through and there's nothing behind them. You know, there are no iconic scenes. Once again, in any horror movies these days, weapons, whatever, there are no worthwhile characters. I've just said it's a 5-minute short spread over so thin, over a 2-hour runtime. I wasn't excited, thrilled, charmed. I wasn't violated, spooked, or unnerved. So a complete fail in terms of horror. And it's just like everything else we've seen from, say, 2015 onwards at best. And of course, we knew it was going to be bad because A24 are just... It really is, isn't it? Midsummer.
Stop doing that at me, Johnny.
Midsummer. Yeah. So what would you give this out of 10 in layman's term?
3.
2. Yeah. Don't bother. Unless you're,
everyone's probably already
TikTok
seen
generation.
it, and I assume a lot of them are going to disagree with us.
The people
the
we've spoken to who do enjoy it are people who are like, I've only seen 2 horror movies before, so they think this is like new or fresh. No. None of us 4 liked it, and I completely regret, even though I didn't have to pay for it, not a dime, I still regret just going out and wasting my day watching this. And to wash it away, we thought we'd go and see Scary Movie straight afterwards, and they've lost it as well. It wasn't funny pretty much at all. I liked it when Shorty was streaming. That whole streaming bit was good, and I think I smirked 4 times. Apart from that, pretty abysmal. And I'm not sure. And that was really disappointing. It was like really phoned in. And I feel like it's either the movies aren't good enough to spoof anymore kind of thing, because there's not so much of a cultural zeitgeist like Scream was when
I just think they went in it too half-assed.
And I hated the Scary Movie. I should let you know that Scary Movie, I love that film, the first one. I kind of like the second one. And the third one is also very good, I think. 4 and 5 are absolute trash, and it just continues being trash.
There was no commitment. Even getting returning characters with the same actors, the performances, it just seemed like, we're just here for a payday. Let's go now.
Yeah, so, 2026 continues to be absolute rubbish, and we might go and waste some more time and go and watch Obsession. Oh my god, Obsession, the hype is real, everyone's saying as well.
I'm obsessed with it.
And we'll see if that's any good too. But yeah, Backrooms,